Before we get started, I just wanted to let you know this is purely my own opinion. Don't get your little panties in a little tussle here just because I say something you don't agree with. But if you don't agree with me, go ahead and say it down below. I will be sure to have fun having that conversation with you. But anyways, on to my probably incorrect opinion. Okay, so mostly I just wanted to give my predictions because with the changes with season 4.5 that are coming out, should be tomorrow or like in like 11 hours or whatever time frame it is. It's going to, I feel like, change the game drastically. Because with the patch notes they gave us, a majority of the patch notes are focused on removing triple strat from the game. Even though, like, me personally, I didn't see a problem with 3 strategist comps. For the same reason, I don't see a problem with people playing 3 DPS or 3 Vanguards. I personally don't see it as an issue. I just see it as it's another form or another way to play the game. Like, there's even a strategy where you go five strategists and play a Captain America and just be absolutely unkillable and hold them in spawn. I think being able to play comps like those is very, very interesting, and trying to figure out ways of dealing with it is one of the reasons that makes this game pretty freaking fun. 3 strategist comps, like if I'm fighting someone, like there's still answers to all of it. And generally, like if the enemy team has 3 strategists on the enemy team and they're not actually focused on trying to get eliminations, they have all of the sustain in the world without any of the killing or firepower. So you can absolutely just decimate them if you actually play it correct. But even apart from that, I think it's mostly just because the community has been super whiny about it, that they are heavily focused on trying to get rid of 3 strategist comps. Because you don't see like them making efforts to make 3 damage characters not viable. To be fair, it's not really that viable, but they're not actively trying to stop that from happening. Whereas like they're trying to prevent 3 strategist teams from forming or becoming meta. Like the same way they're also trying to prevent 3 Vanguard teams from becoming meta for some reason. With the even with season 4.5 coming up. I don't know why they are so insistent on making this guy a tank buster. He doesn't want to be a tank buster. He wants to jump around, fly around, find a target, jump on him. Okay, or he's died. And just obliterate them and then get out. That's the kind of playstyle that Iron Fist players want. They want to go in for that duel. They don't want to come over here and where's the big guy? Big guy is over here. There he is. Hey, big guy. I'm gonna come over to you. This is my one job. Like nobody wants to sit here and just punch a Vanguard for 20 seconds and then run. No, they Iron Fist players want to get in, snipe out their kill. I don't play Iron Fist, as it should be fairly obvious, but they don't want to play him as a tank buster. I'm sick of them trying to add these tank buster characters into the game. Who else? Wolverine. Like him. Like they're so insistent on making him a tank buster. Why? He doesn't need to be. He doesn't need to be this I kidnap the tanks off cooldown. He can be, and he's good at it, but he doesn't need the damage boost against the Vanguards if he's playing them correctly, because you're going to do it anyways. Go in and go out, go in and go out. I don't like the idea of Vanguards are getting too strong. We need more characters so that can just absolutely obliterate them. I hate that idea. I despise it. But okay, this is a prediction thing for season 4.5. So let's not go on about the rant. Let's talk about bans. Who do I think is going to be banned next season? If we're looking at season 4, the current season we are in right now, since I'm recording this before the update, the most banned players I'm going to do Diamond, as that should be the average rank. The average rank I actually think is probably Bronze or Silver, just because most of the community isn't bothering to climb up now. But I think the percentages are also heavily skewed because I think it's still including the people who just don't play the game anymore. Because if you don't play the game, your account gets reset to Bronze. And I think it's still counting people that probably haven't played since season 0. So like those percentage numbers are never going to be correct. But the current player base, I think the average rank is probably around Plat or Diamond. Let's say Plat. So who's the most banned characters in Plat? Black Panther. I'm looking at a list right now. You guys don't see it, but I'll put it on screen. I'll put the list on screen. You guys can see it there. Unfortunately, it's Black Panther with 34% ban rate. That's probably not going to change. I'm going to be honest with the updates. I don't think Black Panther got any changes here. Let me check the no changes. Black Panther is absolutely exactly the same. If anything, he's probably going to get banned more. Now, if we look at the higher ranks, like he starts going down in Diamond, he starts really dropping in Grandmaster, but he's still like he's at 8 or 9% ban rate in Grandmaster. So, like, Black Panther is not a high rank problem. He is a problem for the majority of the player base, though. Because anything below Diamond here, like, he's banned. Well, I say that, but it's probably he's not getting picked probably because he's just getting banned off cooldown because nobody wants to play him or nobody wants to fight against the Black Panther. And that's just a problem with the design of Black Panther being able to dash 100 times a second. I'm not going to show you here, but you get the point. Okay, so obviously Black Panther is still going to be banned, especially like I think with season 4.5 that the meta is going to heavily favor dive going forward. I'll go into more detail on that in a little bit, but yeah, with that thought process, Black Panther is probably going to be banned in like 40 to 50% of matches. My prediction. Don't shoot me. I'm just giving my opinion here. I could be absolutely wrong, and Black Panther ends up being the worst character in the game next season. I have no idea. This is just dog shit opinion of a bear. Who's next? Hulk. Hulk has been absolutely they keep sticking him as the team anchor. Leave Hulk alone. I get the Shut up. I get the gamma mechanic is an easy thing to attach to someone else, but leave him alone. As much as I hate fighting a good Hulk, let the Hulk players play Hulk. Stop having Hulk banned because for some reason you want to make Black Panther and Namor good. Nobody is asking for Black Panther or Namor to be good. How did you look at Black Panther's ban rate? And it's like, yeah, he needs an automated bubble off cooldown. That's what he needs. It's just automatic. Just a pseudo Wolverine extra 1-up, extra life bullshit. But yeah, Black Panther is probably going to be banned. I don't think Hulk is going to be banned anymore because they removed the Namor team up at last. As now people are not going to ban Hulk for Black Panther because people are going to ban Black Panther because they don't like Black Panther whether he has the team up or not. So I honestly think Hulk is free for season 4.5. He is not going to get banned anymore. The only reason he's banned is because that stupid Gamma Squid was bull and nobody wanted to deal with it. The next most picked is Emma Frost. Emma's still going to get banned. There's no reason not to. Her entire kit she's never not going to be good. And that's purely because of mostly this thing. Like being able to do that is the entire reason she's so strong. Being able to just like if you wanted to play Strange, like being able to just yank a Strange through shield and then kick him into your team, it's horrific. It's horrific feeling. And then like the anti-dive potential of Emma, like Emma can do everything. Her kit does not allow her to have a situation where she's really bad unless she's nerfed to the ground. So Emma's ban rate is still probably going to be relatively high. Human Torch is up there, and then at the higher the rank you go, like Human Torch ends up taking the top spot eventually. In Diamond, they're the 4th most banned character in season 4. But if we take a look in like Celestial, he's number 1 spot. In Grandmaster, he's number 1. In Eternity, he's number 1. In one above, okay, that one doesn't have an option. I just messed up my thing here. But you get what I'm saying. He's a high rank menace, but he's an absolutely high. Anything. Oh, Black Panther is #1 in platinum. That's interesting. And gold. Like, these players don't want to play against it. I like that Penny is #2, the second most banned in gold. And that's mostly like, and then after that, like, nobody bans Penny anymore. Third in plat. Then it drops that. It keeps dropping down the higher rank you go. And that's mostly because Penny is an absolute menace in bronze and silver. I find it hilarious. I was talking about Emma. Do I think Emma's ban rate is going to go down significantly? No, because if anything, because like I said, I think dive is going to be heavy next season in season 4.5. If anything, Emma might get banned more, especially if people are wanting to play Venom. People are going to try to play Black Panther. If they can't play Black Panther, we're going to go for different kind of dive characters. Maybe we start running the Captain America, even though I think Captain America is trash right now. We could start seeing Hulk, Venom. If Hulk doesn't get banned, we could start seeing Venom pop up and stuff like Hulk Venom team compositions pop up a little bit more. If Black Panther's not getting picked, I mean, we're probably going to start seeing more Star-Lord, more Psylocke. We're definitely seeing more Hela. There's no way we're not seeing more Hela getting played. We're probably going to start seeing more Hela Namor team comps being played as well. Again, we're taking a look at bans, and Emma, I think, is going to probably stay about the same. Now, let's talk about characters I think are going to go up in the ban list. I think people are going to start banning Venom. Not at the beginning of season 4.5. People got to learn and figure out that he's bad. It's going to take at least 2 weeks before people realize that how strong Venom is now and how strong he is in the current meta, especially with how weak strategists are now. Like, what were the changes? Cloak and Dagger's ult was nerfed. Jeff the Land Shark, he can take more, is more killable now. Rocket has that damage, has his amplifier back to 40% damage boost. That's insane, especially comboed with Venom here. And Rocket works relatively well with Venom anyways. Ultron was heavily nerfed and does not provide nowhere near as much healing anymore. I don't think they touch his damage. No, didn't touch his damage. And then with the team ups as well with Hela and Namor, I think Venom is going to be really, really strong and broken for season 4.5. And if you're hearing this, like, now is a good time to start picking him up. But if we're not taking a look at Venom, who else? If it's not Venom, is there one other character that I can think of that's probably going to start getting banned a lot? I honestly don't think any of the strategists are going to get banned next season. I know Blade got some changes, but just the way Blade's kit works, like, he's never really going to end up being a ban target unless they absolutely break his heal reduction. We had some changes, fantastic. Not really anything that's going to go up there. Honestly, Phoenix isn't going to get banned anymore. She's been absolutely destroyed. Honestly, I think we're going to go back to Hela getting banned because she's going to get played a lot now with her changes. With, like, people are underestimating the survivability change with this. Like, let me just read it off again. Reduce Astral Flock's startup cast time after casting Hela gains 25 bonus health. Reduce Astral Flock's startup cast time. So if I press the button, it takes like a second. It doesn't say how much faster they make it, but now this is going to be a lot easier to use as a skill ability, a skill shot, kind of. So it's a lot faster where we can go this. I need my cooldowns where we can just go this way and start doing what we want. And we get bonus health for doing that. That's insane. Like, we've just increased her survivability so much. And especially with the dive if my predictions are right, with dive going to become prominent in the next meta, I really think we're going to see a lot of Hela and Namor compositions pop up. And in order to stop that, if dive ends up becoming strong, a lot of dive teams are going to end up just banning Hela, getting the two stones out of the way. So Hela and Namor has basically been removed out of the game. If we just ban Hela, and if we don't remove Namor, it's like Namor is now significantly weaker because of it. especially with the team up, because the team up gives the eliminations for both Namor and Hela. So Namor is killing people and dropping squids on their deaths, but Hela is doing that as well. So anybody Hela kills is also spawning squids with her little, like, Hela's going to be gross. So going over it, Hulk is not going to get banned anymore. In place of Hulk, I think Venom is going to end up getting banned a lot more. Black Panther is still going to get banned relatively same. Human Torch, I think, is going to be the same as well, but I really think Hela and Venom is going, the bans for Hela and Venom is going to start creeping up. I know I was only supposed to talk about bans during that section, but I kind of rambled on about a lot of different things. I can't really think of anything else, but other than I think Dive is going to be much heavier next season. I think Brawl is a lot weaker now with all of the strategist changes. Brawl comps like running Thing and stuff like that. Like, you still would want to run Thing, but with how the meta is right now, it's going to be for Thing, it's going to be extremely rough for him to actually play the game. We might actually see some more Angela pop up in season 4.5. As players should now be a lot more comfortable with her. She's probably going to start, if it's not Hulk, it might end up being Angela and Venom as the main compositions going. Magneto is always going to be good. Strange is always going to be good. Emma has her place. Can't really make Emma bad. Penny and Thing, I think, are going to be terrible. Groot's about middle of the road. Like, he can be playable, but with how things are right now, he's not as strong as he could be. Thor is hit or miss. Everyone else, like, people are going to start trying anti-dive. Maybe they pull out the Squirrel Girl. Punisher's always a really good pick. Namor is going to be strong. He might be strong, but even with the changes for Iron Fist to make him better against Vanguards, I don't think it's going to be the meta for him. I don't think he needs more changes. I don't even think he needed the current changes. But if the meta turns out the way I think it is, he's good, but it depends on what you're fighting. Blade is Blade. He's just terrible. I don't think we needed to make Mr. Fantastic better, but a grounding effect, sure, I don't mind. Wolverine, same thing. Psylocke's always going to be good. Bucky might see an uptick in pick rate and play rates. He's already very, very strong. But the problem with Bucky is he's very vulnerable when he gets targeted. So if we got a Venom and an Angela and if Black Panther's not banned, Black Panther and stuff like that, like, Bucky's going to have a very, very rough time. As for the strategist, like, Rocket's going to be every single game. We're going to see Rocket every single. There's no way we don't. Like that. Now he has his original beacon and the health beacon. Like, this is his original beacon, but better now. Like, it's the strongest his ultimate has ever been. And he's got the best of both worlds now. Like, Rocket is a must pick now. There's zero way he's not. Luna is always a very good, comfortable pick. There's no problems with that. Adam Warlock is going to struggle. With how everything is now, and with them really focusing on making sure triple strat comps is not work, he's gonna struggle. He can still be picked, but you have to make sure he's picked as a third strat. Same thing with Ultron. He does not heal no more. He still heals, but his healing is so puny now. He was picked primarily just for his ult. Because you would throw your beacon on whoever the tankiest character is or whoever's going to be taking the most damage. And as soon as you got your ult, you just pop it. That's his entire playstyle. Come on, this ult takes forever. You pop it up, you pop it on someone, you hide somewhere, you do some damage. You can do animation cancel if you want. Been a while since I've done the animation cancel. But you see what I mean? Unless you got 3 strats, he's worthless. Invisible Woman, always a strong pick, especially with if it is dive heavy. Invisible Woman's going to be a pretty good pick into that. Not really Cloak and Dagger, not really Mantis. Loki is trash right now. I really like the best strategist to play in season 4.5. I really think is going to end up being Rocket, Thu, and probably Jeff. Jeff is probably not the strongest pick, but you can play these two relatively fine in season 4.5. You can pick Luna as well, for the snowflake to apply it on whoever your diver is, and then like Luna's still a decent pick as well, but for the lower ranks that requires a lot of aim with her, that can't aim as well, she's going to be weaker. She's a high rank kind of pick. Anybody below diamond isn't going to get anywhere near enough value on her to justify picking her over one of these other characters. Mantis is good. She can work just fine. She's not the strongest pick, but you can still play her relatively fine. Adam, Ultron, and Loki are going to be relatively weak. Is there anything else I need to talk about? Don't really want to play Storm. Storm is more of a brawl type character, and the meta is not favoring Storm right now. Scarlet Witch can work, cannot. She's middle of the road, no problems, fine, whatever. If you want to play her, play her. If not, then don't play her. Punisher, always a strong pick, always a comfort pick. Hawkeye, if you want to, it's going to be a lot easier to get those one-shots off, especially with strategists being a lot weaker. Hela going to be a very, very strong, good pick. Black Panther is an absolute menace at the lower ranks. Squirrel Girl is Squirrel Girl. She's going to spam everywhere like she normally does. Moon Knight. What do I think about Moon Knight? Moon Knight is very good against brawl-heavy compositions. He's not all that good against poke, and he's not all that good against dive. He needs a lot of people built up so he can build his ultimate and just spam it at the enemy off cooldown. If that's not a situation, like, you can still technically make him work, but with how much movement abilities are in the game, I think Moon Knight is going to be relatively weak in season 4.5. Same with Magic. Magic used to be a dive character, but she's not anymore. They've reworked her basically into a heavy brawl type character. She can still work just fine. You're in season 4.5 though. I think you're going to end up playing her more as a bodyguard, anti-dive character for that, and you're just going to just hang out in your backline for her. Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man. If you're good at Spider-Man, you're going to run lobbies. If you're terrible at Spider-Man, you're going to throw lobbies. That's just how that character is. Iron Man. Now with Ultron being weak, Iron Man might be the pick if our team runs Ultron. If someone on our team picks Ultron, we kind of have to pick Iron Man just to give him that healing ability. But Iron Man in this meta might be decent. Just because it's going to be a lot harder for the enemy team to deal with you unless they are running Hela and stuff like that. I take it back. If they're doing Hela and Namor, Iron Man's just screwed. Widow. The community is not ready for Widow yet. Widow hasn't had her time to shine. Widow is very good. Like, don't get me wrong. Widow is good. She's a really good character if you can actually play her. And that hook grapple is very good as anti-dive and stuff like that. If you can play Widow decently, then yeah, sure, pick her. Most of the player base can't pick her, and most of the player base throws a fit if you do pick her, and she's seen as a throw character. The community just hasn't matured enough for Widow. Bucky, I've already gone over. He's good anti-dive. He's basically going to play backline bodyguard. Star-Lord, I think, is going to start getting picked a lot more. Good flanking, good dive character, very strong ult. Works really well with Venom, works really well with... he works well with Hela as well. Like, with Hela being more of the angle high ground, he's being more of the flanky. Like, he's a relatively decent pick. Namor, always good. It's Namor, especially with the new team up. He's still discussed. I don't know why they're so insistent of giving him every color of the rainbow for his dumb little squids. Well, yeah, it's Namor. Probably going to be good. Really good against Venom, especially with his percentage-based damage. Now, if the enemy team is running Venom, if the enemy team is running very bulky characters, he's going to be a decent pick. Wolverine... not so much. Like, the enemy team is already in your backline. So what are you picking Wolverine to do at that point? Take him further into your backline? I don't know if I would pick him. Psylocke's good. Psylocke's a decent dive character. Psylocke's, especially with her ult, she's going to be very, very strong. I don't think she's going to get banned a lot, but I think she's still a really strong character. She was decent in season 4, but in season 4.5, I think she's going to be even stronger than she was before. Phoenix. Hello, Phoenix. Yeah, they gave you some damage nerfs, didn't you? Didn't they? They didn't like you They didn't like you being up there. They thought you were dangerous. I don't think Phoenix is like, her entire kit is basically anti-brawl. I don't think she's going to be anywhere near as good in season 4.5, especially with the changes they made to her. They really, really want her to be a poke character. When she wasn't before, she was more brawly kind of character, but she's going to need more changes before she finds her place. You, yeah, look at me. Yeah, I know you're looking at me. I hate you. Oh, I hate you. All right, so Firefuck here. He's the same. I don't think he got any changes. He didn't get any changes. He's going to be just... Oh, no, he did get changes. With this guy, they've removed the, basically, ability to have unlimited ammo. So if we're doing this, like, look how fast it reloads. Like, staggering his shots. But you can... Like, if I shoot normally... Yeah, it's you can still do it. I think there's an animation cancel where you can shoot faster with it, doing it this way without losing your ammo. I don't fully understand it. I never really bothered to learn it because I hate this guy. I'm going to have to play him eventually, but the nerfs are pretty strong. That might be enough to make him bad. But he still does what he does. All right, so Mr. Fantastic, he's the big rectangle Pop-Tart dude. Sure, he's going to do the same crap he always does. Is he better or worse? He's going to be Pop-Tart. That's what he does. Blade, I think, is terrible still. I don't know if there's any changes they could make to him. His gun feels like absolute ass. Like, his gun is only effective at a certain range, where it's like, hey, you gotta shoot him from this range. But if they get close, it's like, oh, okay, well, I need to use my sword. But the problem is, like, there's a blind spot in his effectiveness. Because you're shooting here. Hey, there's an effective range right there. My sword only goes out to about here. Which I can do this. Do that. So there's a big gap right here where I'm just not that effective. Like, I can close the... I can close the distance. I don't know. People are telling me I'm wrong about him. I think he's weak. I think his kit is just terrible. It's like, why would you play this character? I don't know. I could be wrong. His ult is, for a reason, takes an hour to load up. Yeah, it's like, ah. Okay, that's my prediction list. Go ahead and leave in the comments down below of how wrong I am. Tell me my opinion is absolute dog shit. I'm sure you will. No problem. Anyways, good luck in season 4.5. We'll see if my predictions were right or wrong.